All right, guys, it is week one. Finally, we are back, baby. Love it. Time for the first episode, mic'd up. Power Rankings Week 1, Broncos Night live. I'm your host, Mike Carmelini. And as always, I'll go 32 to number one. And let's see where our Broncos, our beloved Broncos, will fall this year. Top 10? Well, let's see. Let's do a check of the let's do a check. The NFL.com has New Orleans Saints at 32. And no, that's NFL's got the Browns, and USA Today has the Saints at 32. I'm going with the Saints at 32. And yeah, they're bottom dwellers for a reason. It's kind of scrambling for a QB, Rattler, Shuck. They went with Rattler. Easy schedule, might keep him in a few games, but yeah, they're rebuilding, and it looks like it's going to be a while. 31. I'm going with the Browns. They're a mess. They carried 4 quarterbacks to the last second, and they're going with Joe Flacco. O-line is nothing to shake a stick at. I think they'll have some improvement. Some of Denver's Twitter followers love their receiving core, but yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit much for the Browns this year. We'll keep them at 31. Our first opponent, the Titans, at 30. Cam Ward, the number 1 pick, and that's exciting for their future. But rookie growing pains and all, their defense is a little rough. Got some weapons on the receiving core, but yeah, I think 30 is about right for them. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of people would probably have New York down here, but I've got the Jets down here at 29. Justin Fields at quarterback. Enough said. 28 Carolina Panthers. Let's see where they let's check where these guys have the Panthers. They're a little higher on the Panthers than me. They've got them at 24 at USA Today and NFL.com. So they've got them at 28. So yeah, me and NFL.com. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Here come the Giants at 27. Jackson Dart season, right? Russell Wilson. Either one of those. I'd go with Dart. Why bother with Wilson? I think Pittsburgh, Denver, and Seattle can all speak to that. Probably don't need to see him again. Las Vegas Raiders, interesting. First AFC West appearance on the power rankings. Maybe I'm a little low on them. I'm a Raider hater, so but with their coach and coming in, settling down the QB position, Pete Carroll's probably going to improve that team. So Geno Smith, Brock Bowers, they've got some talent. They could win 7 games. Dallas Cowboys down at 25. Micah Parsons to Green Bay. Hits hard, guys. Demoralizing for the team, I would guess. And then they throw a bunch of money at a cornerback to try and, I don't know, patch things up. I think it's going to be a long year. I think they'll play some teams tough, but I think it's a gut punch season for them. Colts at 24. A. Richardson bench for Daniel Jones. That's a mess. I could probably be lower on them. Not much else to say. We'll see them, I think, in week 2. Somewhere around there. And I like Steichen as a coach, but not enough to move them up. Dolphins could go either way. I've got them at 23 right now. If Tua can stay healthy, which is always the question with him, they could do something, but I think the team's more optimistic and higher on themselves than we are, but I'll keep them there. I'll put Jacksonville at 22. They're kind of a blah team to me. What happened with them? I don't know. But I think it's just a sign of the weakness of the rest of the league. And I told you I'd blow through these really quick. So I got the Falcons at 21, starting Michael Penix. That'll be interesting. Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. I mean, they've got some pieces, right? We got to see what they do. Not quite there yet, but there's something. I'll go Pittsburgh at 20. A-Rod, we'll see what he's got left in the tank. But Mike Tomlin's the coach, and they could win 9 games. They could win 11 games. We'll see. Tough sledding for them though, being in Baltimore's division. Put the Arizona Cardinals at 19. We'll see what Kyler Murray's got left in the tank. Jonathan Gannon's a good coach, so I think they could make a little bit of noise. Got the Bears at 18. Caleb Williams, not a big Caleb Williams guy. We'll see what they can do. I think that he's probably better than he showed. He'd have to be better than he showed last year, right, guys? So we'll go that. I think C.J. Stroud bounces back. We've got the Houston Texans at 17. Got the Chargers at 16. Jim Harbaugh is going to get the running game going. He's going to play defense and run the ball. And, with a talented quarterback that just hasn't shown that he can win in big games, I think 16 is about right for them. I think we'll see a little bounce back at 15 with the 49ers. Obviously, again, it's health stuff. You got McCaffrey and Kittle and Bosa. We'll see how they do. They've got a fairly good schedule, though. Easy schedule, I think. So, Seahawks 110 last year. They've lost some pieces, though. We'll see what Sam Darnold can do. I've got them at 14. Tampa Bay could be higher, but I love Baker Mayfield. I think it's a good team, playoff team. So I got Tampa Bay at 13. Put the Bengals at 12. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. We'll see. No defense, but maybe they can just outscore everybody. It's early. These are all a shot in the dark. Washington Commanders at 11. Jaden Daniels played great last year. We'll see what they do. Dan Quinn's a good coach. They're projected at about 8 or 9 wins. It's all right for them. They could get a few breaks. They got some breaks last year. We'll see what happens. Matt Stafford's a big question at number 10 with the Los Angeles Rams. What's up with his back? Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? That's a solid team, but without Matt Stafford, I don't know. Could get crazy. Now, I'm going to put the Vikings at 9, even with J.J. McCarthy never playing a snap at quarterback. But defense is good. Some better blocking, 3 first-rounders in the O-line. I think they could be I think they could make some noise. Really, it all comes down to McCarthy, right? And Denver Broncos. Your Denver Broncos at number 8. I'm all in on Bo Nix, folks. Good O-line. Wattenberg, Powers need to clean their act up, but they've improved across the board. I went over that on my last show. Kind of went down the whole roster, and just looking at here again, J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, Tyler Bidet, and Jaleel McLaughlin. Like, we feel way better about that running back room. Evan Ingram, instant upgrade at tight end. We're thin there. If he goes down, you're back to Troutman, Adkins, Kroll, whatever. Wide receiver room looks good. Sorry we lost Valet, but Pat Bryant looks like he might be a decent replacement for that. I love the Trent Sherfield ad, and Troy Franklin doesn't even look like the same player. So without going through the whole roster again, the additions of Trey Greenlaw and Hufanga on defense and the running backs and Evan Ingram, I'm putting us at 8. I feel good about it. 11 wins, probably. On my projection show, I went through game by game, and as you guys know, I ended up at 13-4. So I was probably drinking. It happens. Green Bay. Bump them up a little bit with the Micah Parsons signing. I'm going to go Green Bay at 7. We'll see how they do. Jordan Love, he's fine. Kansas City Chiefs at 6. Gotta remember, I know we're all trying to write them off as done and how we're going to take the AFC West, but don't forget that Kansas City Chiefs, I believe, won. I think they went 15-2 last year. So, Detroit Lions, I've got them at 5. That's just a solid Super Bowl contending team, I think. They've lost some blocking, but still a very talented team, well coached. I'll go Bills at 4. Josh Allen, you know, it's hard to bet against them. It's almost like their time has to come, and if it doesn't come soon, they're gonna fade off and become like that. I don't know, the almost Rans that can't even really think to who to compare them to, but even like the Steelers, got to be for a long time where they were just like 10-6, 10-7, 9-7. That middle of the road sort of borderline playoff team instead of a Super Bowl favorite. But I'll give them one more year as a favorite. And then I feel like I'm missing somebody. We got Baltimore. I lost track. I get so emotionally involved. Got the Ravens, and then the Eagles as the best team. I may have skipped over somebody. I don't think I did, though. I think they're all there. I think I just got my numbers mixed up. So there you got it. Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the league right now. But having the Broncos top 10, top 8 makes me feel good. To have that nervous feeling again, back finally, it feels good, right? The preseason's over, the draft is over, the free agency's done with. We're talking about actual games, and the Titans are coming to town, and everybody's predicting a Broncos win there, as we should. This should be a good football team, but they're a slow starting team. The Broncos are generally a slow starting team, and I know that Coach has addressed that, and I'm sure they're going to want to come out firing. So we'll do a proper game preview sometime this week before the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this long weekend, the last Sunday without football until February 2026. So enjoy it. It's going to be a long ride, and hopefully a fun ride and a successful ride. So we'll touch base soon on Mic'd Up, and we'll see you on Spin Zone as well. Until next time, though, go Broncos.